Am I the asshole for telling my wife I'm not going to sacrifice my hobby just so that I can babysit?
Damn.
And okay, John goes first.
I mean, the title is pretty self-explanatory. It's not babysitting if it's your
kid, own
right?
child.
Right. So, I mean, asshole? Sean, I think we're in agreement with this.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with that. If it's your own kid, that's not babysitting. That's raising your child, I think. And I imagine your hobby is probably fucking, I don't know. Probably what
Fantasy
most of us
football.
do is video games or football. So
I was going to get you guys to guess what his hobby
or fucking podcasting. Yeah, once we start having kids in this bitch, then it's going to be difficult, but fingers crossed that's not anytime soon, baby.
Yeah, if this is our full-time job, I think we'll be able to kind of handle it, but if not, then we're fucked.
We're fucked.
I'll just AI you guys. It's fine. I'll be here by myself.
Honestly, fuck.
You cannot replace the Browns with AI, Josh.
We're striking.
Okay.
Well, ROW strike.
I support workers, so I guess I'm off too. All right, well, let's hop into the story and see if you guys are correct. My wife, Jane, 34 female, and I, 38 male, have been together for 5 years. She also brought my stepdaughter, Emily, 9 female, into our marriage. We have her for 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, while she's at her dad's house Friday through Sunday. From the beginning, Jane told me Emily doesn't need a second father figure, as she has her dad to fill that role. I was only supposed to be a trusted authority figure in case she ever needed anything. I didn't mind, and I try my best to respect that boundary. She's a sweet child anyway and doesn't cause too much trouble, so it's not like I have to discipline her. Her father is also a good dad. Emily's dad recently got married, and his wife has 2 kids of her own who are at their place Wednesday through Saturday, and their dad's Sunday through Tuesday. Emily and her new step-siblings don't get along at all. They're always fighting, and it's pretty toxic. Emily's dad asked Jane if they could change custody schedules to match his stepkids to keep the children apart. It's not a big deal in and of itself because we don't live far from each other, so picking up and dropping off is no issue, and she can easily be dropped off at school no matter where she stays. The issue is my wife agreed to it without consulting me. Jane is currently doing a certification course for the next 12 months, and they have classes on Saturday from 9 to 5 p.m. She asked me if I could babysit Emily on Saturdays, but I can't because I play golf with my brother and sister on Saturday mornings from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. This has been our tradition from before Jane and Emily came into my life, and I had told Jane much before that this is important to me and my siblings. She asked if I could move it to another day, but that's not possible either because my siblings also have jobs and families of their own, so Saturday was the best for all of us. I told her she could hire a babysitter, but she doesn't want to spend more money when I can do it for free. I told her that it wouldn't work for me, and then she got mad and says golf is stupid and I should put my stepdaughter over my siblings. That pissed me off, so I told her I'm not going to sacrifice my hobby just so that she can have a free babysitter. For the record, I don't have anything against Emily. I babysat before and she's a good kid. If there was a family emergency or it was an occasional occurrence, then yeah, I would cancel golf for that day and take care of her, but I can't give up something this important to me for 12 months continuously. She called me a selfish asshole and I slept on the couch last night. So am I the asshole?
I feel like we were wrong on this one.
I feel like we are. I'm going to go with no.
Surprisingly.
Okay.
I mean, she set the boundaries very quick and you obliged to the boundaries. And she accepted something without consulting you. Which I guess is
that's the biggest thing.
Fine in the scope of the current arrangement of, you're not the second father. You're just an authority figure. Fine. But she can't expect you to drop your thing. If your job is babysitter, you've agreed to these days, she changes the days, then you're no longer, she's breached the contract or the agreement. So at that point.
That the third one and 2, and you offered a solution like, hey, maybe you can hire a babysitter for the duration of you having that program. And they said no. So
they're not very wild.
They're not being very open to suggestions. I don't even think it's the money issue too, because if that guy can afford to play golf, chances are y'all probably good.
Golf is hella expensive.
It is. It is. So yeah.
Wait, what were the hours? No. What were the hours again for her class?
Her class was 9 to 5 p.m. So for me, it's like well, if you expect him to cancel his stuff, why can't you cancel your stuff? And it's like, I don't know.
And then he golfs only until 1?
Yeah, golfing till 1. So you'd only need the babysitter for
Yeah.
4
And honestly,
hours,
the kid is 9,
6
right?
hours maybe.
I mean, again, we have no kids. But I feel like when I was 9, I was, I mean, it was a different time back then. Who knows?
Left there.
But I feel like I was fine. Like after school, I would be home alone. And that was for
you
like,
had older sisters though, right?
yeah, but their school let out later.
Oh,
or they
so
had
they weren't
after
with you.
school, like they had extracurriculars.
Yeah, but that's also a Saturday that they're talking about, though, right?
yeah.
At the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, but he's saying like.
But I'm just
comparatively,
saying,
he
like,
was fine.
Oh,
I
gotcha,
was
gotcha,
at
gotcha.
home around that age. I don't know if it was 9 exactly, but around
Yeah,
that
it's
age,
probably
I was
about the
home
same.
alone for like, I don't know, like 4 hours and I was fine. It
Yeah.
was okay. Fucking, there's a just give them a computer or a PlayStation or something.
Lock the
They'll
doors.
be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And like it would be different if she came to you with like solution like, hey, would you mind taking Emily golfing with you? Or like any other solution that wasn't just like, no, you have to stop doing your hobby. I think not that you'd be the asshole, but like she would be not less in the wrong, I guess, because she's definitely in the wrong right now, not even trying to compromise with you.
Yeah.
So
And make you choose between my stepdaughter or your siblings. Like,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Your stepdaughter that you have really emphasized is
not their child.
Not
Not
your
their child, and
really not
they don't
even
need
your
a father figure.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe if she, if the relationship was different and that boundary wasn't like so set in stone, it would be like, maybe. But from the get-go, it's very much been you're the babysitter.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, I don't know. I've
Um,
never golfed. Do country clubs have daycares?
Well, I was just thinking they could just tag along with you.
Well, yeah, but
In the cart or
I
whatever.
imagine that's a thing. Is that
Potentially.
you would
Yeah, I
you
don't
think there's
know.
something that they could do
But
there.
usually, like the clientele of like country clubs are retired people that probably don't have
Oh.
children.
That's true.
Well,
But
Yeah.
there might be though. There might be.
but then you get into it's a babysitter thing again, and
True.
yeah, she was
no, but
against
that one
remember?
isn't money. That one isn't a money excuse. If that was
Oh,
actually
you're saying
a real
like
excuse.
included.
Yeah.
I understand.
If you're
Yeah,
paying
yeah,
for the
yeah.
country club
Why
and they have a
the-
daycare, I
why
imagine
did
that's part of the plan.
Yeah.
Why the mom doesn't want to pay for daycare though? Or why is that? Why is that? Why is that?
Why is that an issue?
Suggestion. Yeah. Why is that suggestion like out of the picture?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We don't have information on like their finances, obviously, so I have no
Yeah.
idea if it's too tight or whatever it is. But I'd imagine if he's golfing and she's taking a course, I don't know. Maybe they're I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
But some people wanted me to let everyone know what Reddit deemed after every story, so I'm going to start doing that now.
Oh.
Reddit deemed not the asshole in this scenario, like
We'll
us.
take it.
And the top comment from OKOwl2339 said, "Not the asshole. Your wife can't say her daughter doesn't need you as a stepfather, but then expect you to step up as a stepfather every single Saturday when she needs you. She can hire a babysitter. Dad and stepmom also need to step it up and work on the relationship between the new step siblings and get that under control, because there are just going to be times when they are all together in the same house, and that's just life." So, I mean, I agree with that. Maybe they are making plans to do that, but
Not to someone else's expense, where they obviously said, "Yeah, you're not going to be a father. You're just an authority figure or an adult figure."
exactly. Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power.
For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean.